From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, time now for The Horse's Mouth. Here, Tommy Max, of course, at my bar, where everybody has a chance to take a seat, grab a beverage, and tell their story. It's the B. Teal segment, which I'm very proud of here on The Horse's Mouth, brought to you by our friends at Branded Brewski. Today, we're talking real estate, a little mortgage, a little real estate brokerage, and we're going to get into it with these two ladies, these ma'ams, these misses. They're all right here at the bar. Let's say hello to the panel. Melissa Brunz from Mortgage Now Loans. Hi, Melissa.
Nice to see you.
How are you?
Doing wonderful. And yourself?
So I'm doing great. Tell us, how long have you been in the mortgage business? Long time?
2000.
How'd you get into it? Like, was that
Yeah, so I was in Gainesville, University of Florida, ripe old age of 21 years old, and came over to Jacksonville for an opportunity with my then husband, and took a temp job at Countrywide Home Loans in Jacks Beach.
No kidding. That's how it all started.
And that's how it all started.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You must, man, just a plethora of knowledge and experience, I got to imagine.
That is true, yes. 25 years of this, and you think you've seen it all, and tomorrow will bring something new.
Any career in real estate, whatever, you got to be able to ride the ebbs and flows,
Absolutely.
and figure the market out.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I was in commercial for a couple of years. I was in industrial broker.
Were you really?
Yep.
Oh, that's funny.
I didn't like, I mean, I liked it, but I didn't like answering the landlords. Like,
Yeah, no, I can
You're not a
appreciate
coach, don't yell at me.
Right.
They were asking me for reports and stuff. I'm like, no, that's not me. So,
Exactly.
But I did enjoy my time with the group. But great to have you on the show. And you brought a friend.
I did.
Lee Davis. How are you, Lee, from Norville Realty?
Yes, sir.
A
So nice
native
to
of
meet you.
Jacksonville?
I absolutely am.
Holy cow. Well, you
Raised-
were, you're royalty when you sit up here as a native of Jackson.
Thank you. I love our great city, and
Yes.
I love working at Norville Realty.
And you're excited about the new stadium deal.
I am so excited about our new stadium.
Me too, no doubt. All right, tell us about Norville Realty and what you do with them.
Well, of course, I'm a Jacksonville native, and I grew up with down the street from this gentleman named Lee Norville, and he started Norville Realty 38 years ago.
All right.
Wow.
So my real estate career actually started at a bank, very well-known bank in downtown Jacksonville. It's called Barnett Bank.
Barnett Bank.
I
yeah.
worked in the
Barnett.
commercial
Yep.
real estate department for 11 and a half years.
Did you? Okay.
Then I worked as an office manager at a commercial brokerage on Hemming Plaza, which is downtown
Of course.
Jacksonville.
Yep.
Took a few years off, raised my family, and then I went back to work, got my broker's license actually.
Okay.
And went to work for Lee Norville, who I've known since childhood.
That's
Wow.
fantastic.
And no better brokerage to work for.
Was it Barnett then First Union or First Union then Barnett? Do you
It
remember
was
that?
Barnett, and then for like a day or two, it was Nations Bank, and
Nations
then Bank
Bank.
of America
Bank
bought
of
them.
America bought it. Okay,
So-
First Union wasn't even a part of that, but I remember that bank way back when as
That,
well.
that was one of our
Okay,
competitors.
so what's your favorite part of your job? What do you like? What do you like the best about being a realtor?
My favorite part is meeting people and helping them buy their first home.
Okay.
Amen.
The
Yep.
satisfaction of
Yep.
leading a buyer through that.
Emotional.
Yes,
Very
it is
emotional.
emotional, and there are a lot of steps.
Yeah,
So that's one of my and the end result, of course, when they get their new home.
yeah. And all that paperwork to sign was so much
There
fun.
is a lot of paperwork.
Just
Absolutely.
Whatever, just whatever
very
I'm
true.
doing, whatever I'm doing, just give me the house. Absolutely. All right, what's the toughest part of your job?
A lot of it is the paperwork too.
Okay.
You know, there's a lot of paperwork. That's why it's very important to have a real estate agent that has experience
That's right.
and knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
So I can quickly get you through the documents and show you what to do. And basically, it's just making sure that my customer is informed and know what they're doing so they can make their right decision,
Right.
most informed decision.
So you, as a realtor, you have to know the market, right? I mean, all different neighborhoods. There's so many great neighborhoods in Jacksonville, right?
Absolutely.
Know what the values are. You got to have comps. You got to do all this. I know you got to do all this stuff, right? I mean, you got to stay on top of your game, though, if you want to be successful.
Absolutely. You know, pricing a property is very important if you want it sold or not. So
Right.
you're right, finding the correct price for the customer, my seller, I call them, and preparing their home.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if it needs some paint, I lead them because I need to get them the most money they can.
That's right.
For their product.
Absolutely.
Make it as all shiny as I can.
And you guys having a relationship is huge, right? I mean, because you need financing. Your buyers need financing. You
Absolutely.
call Melissa like, hey, Melissa, we get them financed. Guess what? You're financed. Boom. Let's move on to getting this house done.
That's the first step.
Yeah.
When you go on
Always
your
a
home,
team effort.
Yeah, right.
home buying, we got to see how much you qualify for so
Yeah.
we know what to shop for.
Now, when do you bring in the title? Just out of curiosity, you know, the title company. Is that like at the end when you're closing? Or
you can engage title company a couple of different ways. As soon as you get a house under contract, at that point you've already chosen your closing attorney or title company.
Okay.
You send it to them. They can start doing the research on the title, the chain of title of the property.
Chain of title. Yep.
Or you can wait till after the inspection, because sometimes buyers and sellers may agree or disagree on repairs. And then you can send it. Once we've agreed to that, then you can send it. But it's probably best to send it right when you get the property under contract.
So before we go, I want the new laws on the commission, the NAR, is that what it's called? Was there some new...
the NEFAR changes.
Yeah, new changes. Is that been adjustment for realtors? Or
Really, actually, nothing really changed, because everything in a real estate transaction, all your fees are negotiable anyway.
Okay.
So real estate commissions have always been negotiable. Now we just need to tell the buyers and sellers, make it clear to them how much we're charging.
Okay.
And there are now documents for everyone so that everyone's clear.
There you go.
But really, there's not really been a change, to be honest with you.
Okay, so it's just peace of mind, basically.
It's peace of mind.
Communication. I mean,
Huge.
that's huge in
Absolutely.
everything.
That's number one.
Yeah, any relationship for that matter, right? Okay, so the segment's called Be Teal, and you're a native. So what does it mean to be teal to you, Lee? What would you say? I
think the Jaguars are just bring a fun atmosphere to our town. I love going to the game.
Yep.
I love showing pride. I love the color teal. It's the best color.
We got a new stadium coming.
We got a new stadium,
All
absolutely.
that good stuff.
I just think it's exciting. And when we have home games and they do aerial shots of Jacksonville, especially at night,
it looks great.
They're beautiful.
Absolutely. Melissa, how about you? What would you say? I know you're not a native, but...
No, I can say, well, we were talking about it earlier, so I've been here since 2000, so it's more than half my life.
Yeah,
so I have a little bit of a soft spot as my hometown.
Yep.
I love that Jacksonville is a big city that has a lot of things available to it, but you feel like it's a small town.
Yeah.
And I love that about it here.
Yep.
I say it's the biggest small town in Florida because it does. It feels like you know everybody, but when you look at us geographically, it's a massive area, you know? So, but no, I've lived in I shouldn't say all parts. I've lived in 4 or 5 different parts of Jacksonville.
Yep.
And they all have, everybody's little boroughs have like their own little specialty things, right?
Yep.
So if you like the river, you're going to live towards the river, west side area. If you like the beach, it's a totally different atmosphere at the beach versus downtown. And I just love all the things that they have available here. But yeah, no, probably my favorite place in Jacksonville is the zoo. I love the zoo.
Really?
Yes. Which, raising 2 kids here, I spent a lot of time at the zoo. But
What's
I've been
your favorite
to several
exhibit
days.
while we're at it? I mean, what do you like?
I like the giraffes,
Okay,
and I
giraffes.
like the they added the penguins. It's been years now, but before the penguins were there, we had gone. But they added that penguins area and the water park for the kids. So much fun. So much fun.
I'll tell you a quick little funny story before we leave. So the oldest daughter was probably 1 year old, maybe 2 years old, because she was talking, and we were at the zoo, and we came up on the ape, the silverback gorillas, and the silverback was like standing, turned around, as I strolled her up, she goes, "Daddy." I'm not kidding.
As in, like,
at the gorilla.
Oh my gosh.
And so I've been the silverback of the family ever since. It was so funny.
So funny.
Great to have you both on the show. Go Jags. Keep up. You did great.
Absolutely.
Keep up the great work. Thank you so much for reading it. Hey, make sure you check out Melissa's and Lee's profiles. You see this conversation and so many others. Just go to the dailynewsnetwork.com website and you'll see it all there. So until next time, stay safe out there and be cool. And we'll see you right here on The Horse's Mouth. Cheers.
Darrell Hogan Law is a collection of lawyers that help people solve problems in areas of their life they're not able to solve them themselves.
We are not individuals. We are purely a team. We work together for all of our clients.
We have the resources to win your case and win it to such a degree that you're going to be very happy with the results.